Timely, with the first autumn storms, the economic environment is also getting more bumpy. At the beginning of the fourth quarter, the disruptions on the supply chains having more visible negative implications on production and also undermine business sentiment. In addition, the surge in energy prices led to an increase in inflation and inflation expectations and is undermining the mood of consumers. This is forcing some speculation about stagflation. That means a stagnation of economic activity plus a surge in inflation. We think that these fears are overdone. Although, for the fourth quarter in total, we assume that with the ongoing disruptions, economic activity is likely to moderate or in some cases even to stagnate or to shrink, and inflation temporarily will increase further. But looking forward, we are expecting that with the healing of the supply chains, the very full order books will be worked down. And on top of this, the increase in prices for some raw materials and other products will be partly reversed. All in all, we think that's a temporary period of weaker growth and high inflation, and looking forward, we continue a reasonably good economic outlook with moderation of inflation. Nevertheless, the environment for the central banks, it's getting more uncomfortable. In contrast to the beginning of the pandemic situation or the global financial crisis, where the risks to the economy and inflation were on the same side, namely downside, this time they are opposite. While economic risks remain downward, the risks to inflation are at the upside. And this makes it very difficult to go ahead with monetary policy, and they can't step in if the economic situation is getting more tricky. In this respect, inflation expectations, and particularly the developments on the wage side, become more important. Now, this brings in the new German government. Here, they have made some ambitious proposals for modernizing the German economy, which we welcome. At the same time, they plan to increase the increase of minimum wages to 12 euros per hour. That's an increase by 25%. If this comes through, it will not only affect the people that work under the minimum wage, but also all the other employees that have a wage below 12 euros at the moment. In total, it could be as much as 25% of the whole working force. This could lead to a substantial increase in wages over time and could cause a change in the policy of the ECB, because the inflation increase, which is at the moment deemed to be temporary, would become permanent. In that respect, it's dangerous to go ahead with this measure, as it could cause a change in monetary policy and a change in the ongoing very supportive financing conditions. If this comes through, it's getting more difficult to fulfill all the modernization requirements what Germany needs.